A vaginal yeast infection is a fungal infection that causes irritation, discharge, and intense itchiness of the vagina and the vulva. Even though it is not life-threatening and it is curable, a woman doesn't have to wait till she gets an infection. Contrary to the belief that every woman suffers this, it appears that not all women experience the uncomfortable candidiasis situation to worry about the myth of it causing infertility and developing into cervical cancer. Candidiasis is common in significant percentage of women across the world, especially in the tropical climate. The fungus that leads to this yeast infection can be nipped in the bud if women allow their vaginal area breathe and wear more cotton underpants. Chief Executive Officer at Rabito Clinic, Hendrickson, says it is important to keep the pH level balanced in the vaginal area.
So from a very young age, we're taught, particularly in the tropical climates, that natural fabrics like cotton is the best. Wearing loose clothing, especially when it's really hot and sweaty. So the practice of wearing like spandex or running shorts under jeans and skirts and things like that, which are already close fitting, it actually compounds the problem. The other thing that as young women that we were taught back in the day, which has been very, very useful for me, is that to drink products such as cranberry juice, which adjusts the pH balance in our bodies to make sure that we're not creating this fungus that leads to yeast infections, or the white, as they call it, yeast infection.
She says, in order not to pick someone's bacteria, it is important to sterilize the washroom one uses, wear cotton underpants, drink a lot of water and coconut water as well.
From a woman's perspective, remember, I'm not a doctor, but I can talk to you from a women's perspective because back in my 20s, this was something that we had until I understood how it caused. To prevent reoccurring, one of the first things that women have to do is switch to cotton underwear. 100% cotton, even if it's just in the crotch area. That is so important because it's a natural fiber and it allows breathing to happen. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing to combat, if you're having, if it's coming back all the time, then you have to make sure the areas like the bathroom, when you use it, you sterilize the seat, either with, a spray like Therawax, or if you have bleach or something, so that you're not picking up someone else's infection. And then, of course, like I said, stay away from super tight clothing. It will prevent the reoccurrence of it happening over and over again.
Yeast infection won't outrightly kill you, but it can get very uncomfortable, so you don't have to wait to get it. You can always prevent it, as there are many women out there who have never had the infection.